So let's take a look at Google AdWords Editor, or Google Ads Editor as it will soon be known. This is a standalone tool that allows you to manage in bulk changes across your campaigns in your account, including bid changes, new campaigns, new keyword, ad types, adding new ad extensions. It allows you to control the entire suite of Google Ads features from one single login and one single location here in bulk. The most important thing is you can do all this stuff offline, and then when you're happy, you can post your changes. So you can make a load of changes here and just get them signed off and approved before you push them live, while any changes that you make in the Google Ads interface itself will go live there and then. The best thing to do is to download Google AdWords or Google Ads Editor from the internet. Just do a quick Google search for Google AdWords Editor and it will come up. Then you'll be prompted to add your account once you install the program itself. So to add an account, you'll be brought to this accounts area here and we can click add. We will then choose to open in browser and sign in, bearing in mind that I'm already signed in, and then I can choose my account here. Then it asks me to do this and I say yes. I'm then presented with this code here. I copy this code and I paste it into here, and then I hit OK. Then this tells me that I've got these. I'm going to download everything. And then I can choose to download all of my campaigns, accounts, keywords and ad groups by pressing OK. This can take a little bit of time. And when my account downloads, I am then prompted to press done, that everything is in order. So we're able to move up and down different keyword types, different ad groups in our left hand menu here, and then based on what level we want to look at. So if we want to look at keywords, we can pick in here, and on a campaign level we can see what keywords are in that campaign very quickly. And then if we want to look at all campaigns, we can just click up here and this will show everything. So they're all the keywords within the account itself, split across our different campaigns here. And then when we open up, we can see here are some keywords in here, and if we want to add some ads, we can add ads here. So an expanded text ad, we might add that up here, and then we're presented with all of the same options we would have been in the Google Ads interface. So our headline 1, 2, 3, description number 1, then optional description number 2, our landing page, and we can fill all of those details in, and when we're happy we can press post and that will go live. The red areas are things that we must fill in for the ad to actually run successfully. These are not optional features, these must be filled in. As we can see, we're having an error here. So when all of this is filled in, these, if I put anything in there, anything in here, and anything in here, it's telling me that the last thing that must be filled in is my final URL here. And then we're okay. It no longer has the warning there or here. So obviously this isn't an ad, but we're able to write whatever we want in there. Likewise, we can do ad extensions, site links, calls, callouts, apps, structured snippets, location, price, promotion, and different ones that will appear along the way. That's our shared library for our remarketing lists. Keywords and targeting, we can add keywords, negative keywords, locations, negative locations, placements, mobile apps, different things like that, YouTube, topics. Then we can add some audiences in, including remarketing lists and genders, ages, and different things like that too. Anything that we click on, we will see, okay, I've got keywords, so we can add a keyword up here. Location, I can add a location up here. Then with ad groups, I can add an ad group up here. And when I'm happy with all of the changes I've made, including bids, so let's look at some bid changes here. Let's look at our keywords for this campaign. So there are 42 keywords here. The max bid is 85 cents. If I click in and select all by pressing Ctrl A or selecting all here by right clicking, I can then go down to the bid and change that to 55 cents. It's showing me this triangle means that I have made a change to an existing asset within the interface, and this yellow warning is telling me that there is a non-critical warning to do with match types in the account. So I can still upload this if I press post, and it will post 42 changes when I press post there. So AdWords, or Google Ads Editor as it will soon be known, is a very powerful tool to make mass changes across your campaigns and your account. And then when you're happy with the changes that you've made, you can post there. So the areas to note are the navigation area, then your levels area, you have your viewer pane, which is what you're actually seeing when you're clicked in on this ad group. For example, you're seeing these keywords, and then your editor pane down here, which allows you to change different aspects of the keyword, like the match type or the bid or the specific landing page, or change the keyword itself. If we want to add, we can then change that, and then when I click off, I can see that yes, the triangle is telling me that it's been edited, and this was the original and this is the new edit, and I can then decide to push that live. So, and when you want to sync your ads editor with what's happening in Google Ads itself, you press get recent changes, and you can download more data or basic, and that will just pull the most recent version of your Google Ads account into this interface here for you to edit it. So before you make any changes, before you start doing anything, you want to be working off the most recent Google Ads updates. So always get recent changes before you begin. When you download something from the Google Ads keyword planner, like a list of keywords, you are able to import by pasting the text into here. So you'll need your header rows, which will be your campaign name, your ad group name, your keyword, and your match type. They're the 4 things you need to have to import into AdWords Editor from a spreadsheet. So let's take a look at importing some keywords from a spreadsheet into AdWords Editor. We're back in our mobile phone cases campaign. So if we expand here, we can see what keywords we have. We have our 2 ad groups, we have Android and we have iPhone. So let's take a look at the quick keywords in each. So best by iPhone and cheapest, and then similar for Android too. So what we'll do now is start expanding these keyword lists from an Excel spreadsheet and a list of keywords that we've built in there, or that we have downloaded and organized from the Google Keyword Planner. The spreadsheet format is very straightforward. We have our campaign, which is search mobile phone cases, which is the same as the campaign name in Google Ads because we have to align it to that. Then the ad group, where I've added exact match here, and exact match is our match type. So that just indicates that all these keywords are on exact match, and there are 4 keywords for iPhone. Now we may want to build this out to a different model, so let's try that. We can select anywhere where it says iPhone, and then we simply replace iPhone with iPhone X. Now we have a number of keywords. Now we have a number of keywords relating to the iPhone 10, and we may want to build this out even further. We can copy that, paste it in below, and this is why it's important to select your ad group name as well. So we're going to change iPhone X for iPhone 6. Now we have iPhone 6 keywords in an iPhone 6 ad group and iPhone 10 keywords in an iPhone 10 ad group. Now we may want to add an additional match type. So let's copy everything. You always have to copy everything and paste it in below. And now we're going to change exact for broad. Now we have our exact match keywords, which are the most closely linked to our search queries in exact match ad groups. And then we have broad match keywords in broad match ad groups, all relating to the different types of phone that we had. So let's import this into Google Ads Editor. We select everything, including the header. We select everything, including the header, and copy it. Then back into Editor. Up the top, we go to Account, Import, and we're going to paste the text. And that's where we see this. In here, just paste it in. And as you can see, campaign has filled that header, our group has filled that header, keyword has filled that header, and match type has filled that header. Remember, search mobile phone cases needs the same spelling as search mobile phone cases there for it to import into that campaign. And then we press process and we review the changes. So let's just keep these changes for a moment. Remember, we're doing all of this offline. None of this has been pushed live. So it's telling us there are a number of secondary warnings there. More than likely what they are is there's no bid on the ad groups. So if we look, we have an ad group level warning here. If we click in on ad groups, we can see that these guys with the warning have no bid. So let's just select these guys. And we can see, yep, it's given us a warning, no max bid. So let's put it in at 15 cents. And then it's telling us there's another warning. So what is that? Your ad group contains no active ads. So what we can do is we can take our ads from our iPhone and just select these, and then we're on the ads level, on the expanded ads level, and we can paste that in. It'll ask us where do we want to paste it, and we want to paste it in there. So there's an ad for iPhone, and then we can jump in and change iPhone to iPhone 6. So if we copy that and just Control H brings up the change thing, and we can go iPhone to iPhone 6 and replace that. So now we can see by iPhone 6 cases, iPhone 6, iPhone 6, and all of our keywords are iPhone 6. Likewise, with the iPhone 10 here, we can select these two ads, Control H to replace all, and then replace iPhone with iPhone 10 and replace. So there we have by iPhone 10 cases, deals in iPhone 10 cases. So there we have by iPhone 10 cases, deals in iPhone 10 cases. And if there's anything that we need to change in the copy, like add in a space or whatever, you can just click in here, and as you can see, that changes live for you there. And likewise here. remember, all of these keywords, anyone that searches will be searching for iPhone 10, and the ads that they see will be for iPhone 10. So that keeps it relevant. Then when we're happy that everything looks okay, we can post that live, and we can press post. That uploads our data. So let's just confirm by jumping back into Google Ads. And this is our original list of ad groups, but let's just refresh. And now we can see that we have our original 2 Android cases and iPhone cases plus the new ad groups that we entered. So if I'm interested in what are my iPhone 6 exact match keywords, I can click in here, and there I have iPhone 6 and exact match iPhone 6 case. And if I want to see the ads for this particular ad group, we have them all here. iPhone 6 cases. So all of our iPhone 6 keywords show an iPhone 6 ad, and that's how you sensibly use this very simple structure in Microsoft Excel or in Google Sheets or whatever to input your data into Adwords Editor, make the changes that you want in the editor area, on the ads level, on the keyword level, on the bid level for ad groups, and if there are any changes to the campaign. When you're happy, you can then upload that to your Google Ads account. And that, in a nutshell, would be how you use Adwords Editor to import data from a spreadsheet from the Google Keyword Planner. Bear in mind that you can also export your account and export the whole account or different parts of the account. If there's parts you want to edit in the spreadsheet, then re-upload. And that's also a very powerful feature for mass editing of keywords and campaigns across Google Ads.